super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet, going deep. It's Torius and my co-host.
Cutler.
With
Lettuce by the pound, off rip.
For sure. So Lettuce, why don't you tell us about what you do?
Shit, I'm a producer straight out of Rhode Island, just flexing up.
For real?
Just
I think you're from out here.
Nah, bro, I'm not from LA.
Oh, damn.
A lot of people think that.
How was it like in Rhode Island?
Bro, Rhode Island's like middle of nowhere almost. Coming to LA is such a big difference.
Bro.
Really just out here, just like people making moves, the different people that you meet, you feel me? Like, it's crazy.
How long ago did you move out here?
Shit, it's been like a year now. Almost a year, yeah, coming up on a year.
Damn. Well, how do you like it out here?
Bro, I love it. The vibe's crazy. The vibe's crazy.
You guys met all in LA?
I'm from Rhode Island.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You guys all moved out here together?
Yeah, I'm for
Oh, shit. That's it.
A year ago.
What was it?
Just about a year. Yeah.
What was it like moving out here, like the first time? Like, did you guys just like, just pack our shit and just go?
Man, we were just in our ride, just making so much music, just really just wondering why shit wasn't popping off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we're like, fuck it, we're out. Took a flight to LA and now we're just here, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
Just had to be gone. But it's really like, it's crazy just the amount of opportunities out here, like.
No, yeah.
For,
you think so?
yeah, facts.
For producers?
Producers, hell yeah. You're just getting, especially like the more you know, the more moves can be made, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're just a producer, you're gonna be more limited than someone who can produce and engineer.
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel me?
No, of course.
Like back home, people don't like respect art. Like out here, you can actually come up and shit. Like
Of course. In Miami,
it's like come up, come over here.
it's a similar story in Miami. For example, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a producer and I only have a couple, you know what I'm saying, credits and stuff like currency and things like that. And over there, it's not respected. Out here, I'll tell anybody that I'm like, oh yeah, get my email, my number.
Yeah.
There'll be somebody with 500K, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know I existed 10 minutes ago. So
exactly.
People really show love out here.
The moves you made out here, it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you could just be chilling, like walking down the street on Melrose, you bump into someone. They got like 500,000 Instagram followers.
And everybody's out here to work.
Yeah, everyone's out here to work. Like that's just the vibe that I wanted to be on. And
what's the scene like in Rhode Island?
the scene is dope. Like Rhode Island has a dope scene, but it just like wasn't my own way. Like the way that we were trying to do things was just different from what they were trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now we're really like I work with D Gomes. He's a fire artist from Rhode Island, and like I said, we're all from Rhode Island. Serge Laurent, Armani J, and Jaleel also is a fire artist from Rhode Island. But
do a lot of people have green hair in Rhode Island?
nah, just lettuce by the pound. You feel me?
Nah, yeah.
That's it.
So why did you name yourself Lettuce by the Pound?
Smoking lots of gas, you know what I'm saying? Just having the pack on me all the time.
Well, what's your favorite thing to smoke on?
Probably backwoods right now, but
Or like your favorite like weed?
strain gelato off root.
Gelato.
Gelato.
Gelato got you high up in the sky?
It got me in the sky, yeah.
How was it like? How was it like? Did you know that track was gonna get like big?
To be honest, I've made so many tracks out here. Like a lot of stuff like you do behind the scenes doesn't get released to the public, so it's really crazy. Like you could really be making thousands and thousands and thousands of songs, and then only one gets released or something like that. But when we were in the studio, like Patty just has like a good energy around him. You know what I'm saying? He just be hyped up. He's ready to work. He's ready to do that. Like buckle down and. We just made a banger that night. It was lit.
Yeah, I know it was a banger because we were singing our whole trip, like literally our whole trip. It was like Gelato coming up in the sky.
Yeah, just stuck in your head.
Yeah, cause, I mean we heard him do it like so many times anyway. So it's like like it's just stuck in our head.
Yeah,
bro.
But it was also good.
What's crazy is just like I knew the potential of it because of like his following. You know what I mean? Like if you put the same song in front of someone else who doesn't have as big of a following, it doesn't get that extra push that it needs, you know what I mean? So like the fact that he was able to make that go crazy like how he did, I was like, damn man, like Patty got some power, you know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, I remember when it first dropped because I was actually waiting for it to drop because I actually liked it a lot when I was hearing it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I like that song, the other one he did. You made that beat too, right? The one he had, I think it was with Malik.
I'm not even sure. I've made so much stuff, like I'm not even sure.
Who else have you, other than Supreme Patty, who else have you produced for?
I produced for like Supreme Patty, Kane Groceries, A-Rap Matt, AD, he's a West Coast artist out of Compton. Who else? Like, yeah, I have songs with Maxo Cream. Who else? Oh, D Gomes, yep. Yeah, I have tracks with Lil Boy Cantu, some fire, yup.
Have you met him? Like, you know him?
Yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie. Cantu's a boy.
Yeah, I was trying to like contact him and stuff. Like I fuck with his visuals.
Yeah, this shit goes hard. He be on his rockstar shit. Like that's what I be rocking with. Like that's my favorite wave is the rockstar wave.
Correct.
I mean, look at me. You feel me? Like,
you know, you kind of remind me of
who?
The Joker.
The Joker.
That's
yeah.
I just
realized your hair is blue.
Yeah, I'm turned up.
Yeah, hey, make sure you show the camera. Yeah, you know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
How's it like living in LA? Bro, you guys like it out here?
Hell yeah. Like I was saying before, bro, the vibes is crazy. Like you can really just go right outside your crib and meet someone huge, like on the regular, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
who's the hugest person you met like that?
We met Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, actually, I just dapped up ASAP Rocky on Fairfax the other day. That shit was lit, bro.
Yeah, it's all on Fairfax, you remember?
Yeah, right on Fairfax. I'm just walking down Fairfax, and I'm just like, wait, is that Rocky? And I pull up on him, I was like, Rocky, dap him up.
I heard
I always go to the wrong person. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Certain people be on like a different vibe. Like,
yeah.
Bro, Tyler the Creator, he was wilding when I pulled up on him.
Right.
I was like, what's good, bro? And he just being like,
that's the goal right
being
there.
a douche, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, right.
Fuck Tyler, you know what I'm saying?
No, but what about like some artists that you're inspired by? Like, what are you listening to?
From a artist standpoint or like a producer standpoint?
This is an artist.
So like some of my favorite artists right now, I mean obviously like the Uzi, the Travis Scott, a lot of people just on that rockstar wave, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I don't even know. There's just too much fire out right now. I just love how there's so many different ways and everyone can just kind of be themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's no
right way to do it.
Yeah, there's no right way to do it. There's no cookie cutter. So it's like I will fuck with you if you make hard music. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
If it's good music, I will fuck with it.
What do you consider good music? Like how do you know a song's good?
I mean, there's a lot of aspects to it. Like sometimes a song is good just from its like raw energy. You feel me? Like you might have a song and it's mixed like to shit. It's an average beat, but like the energy to it that like the artist brings is just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It changed the whole dynamic of a song.
Yeah, it changed the whole dynamic. And like one of my favorite like artists that's been going crazy, like Block Boy goes crazy. Like his like some of his production will be like very simple. Like his producer goes crazy, but like some of it will be like just drums. And he'll just really go in and tear up the whole track. I'll be like, this shit goes crazy. Yeah.
I listened to you know that No Hook track from YBN Amir and YBN on IEJ.
Oh yeah.
There's like no really melody, but it's all drums, and they're just like going in on it.
Yeah.
No hooks and shit.
Yeah. YBN Amir goes hard too. He be on that West Coast vibe too. I'll be rocking with that.
What about some producers that inspire you?
Man. I mean, I feel like you take influence from everywhere. Like I'll listen to like a jazz song or something. I'm like, that shit's hard. You know what I'm saying? But like Metro Boomin is like my all-time probably favorite producer. And then you just go down the line like Metro, Zaytoven, Pierre Bourne's going crazy.
Sunny Digital
goes hard. All that. Everyone coming out that Atlanta scene, bro. I love that. The drums just go crazy. You know you gotta stick with the Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying?
What about producers from out here in the West Coast?
West Coast producers, I really like that producer, Ron. He goes crazy, bro. Like, Shoreline. Oh my god.
Did you go to the the event?
Nah, I didn't go.
Okay.
I should have went too, but
We went
I just got
mad
busy.
late. We didn't really see them, but
Damn.
What would be like your ultimate placement or your favorite, like the collab that like the day you drop it, you feel like you made it, like you go to sleep happy that night?
Shit. I mean, I want to get every placement. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep. I'm gonna get a placement, and I'm gonna be like, yes, this is lit, and then it's just like, what's next? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're always looking for what's next. But like, I would love to work with like Trippie Redd, Lil Uzi, Rich the Kid would be dope.
how do you think like getting those placements will come about? Like, what would you do to get that?
Shit, work. You know what I mean? It's really about getting the name out there more and more and more until it's like undeniable. That's what I've realized lately. You know what I mean?
Would you would you put your beats out for free on like YouTube or just try to sell them?
It's like a mix. Like I have like a bunch of like type beats on YouTube, but I like just started doing that honestly.
Really?
But it's a wave. It's been growing. It's been doing its thing. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I've been making plays off Instagram, to be honest. Like,
that's where it's at right now.
Yeah, like I didn't realize how much money could be made in Instagram till I met Supreme Patty.
Sure.
And just watching the whole process of Gelato, I was like, Instagram is how you really turn everything into money. You know what I'm saying? Or at least into clout.
How's Gelato making money off of Instagram?
Just like more so getting the exposure it needs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like if you have like a platform to push a song, it's just gonna go way further. Like you could, like I was saying before, you could drop a fire track, but if you don't have that platform to push the track and promote the track, it's not really gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Like the problem in Rhode Island was, like when we were in Rhode Island, was we were making so much music, but we weren't building a platform for ourselves to push our music. We were literally in the studio like every day. That shit was like a factory. You know what I'm saying? We used to just cook up like
all you guys would work together? Or?
Yeah, like this is like the squad. We had like a couple other heads too, but we were really just cooking up non-stop. It's crazy.
That's something I like to point out to like newer artists and things like that. I tell them, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I have better bars than Chief Keef. I'm like, yo, like, are you in the studio as much as Chief Keef? You know what I'm saying? Like,
is he working?
Like, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole different ball game. Whether you could be the most talented rapper in the entire world, but as long as nobody knows about you, you're not shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's all about putting the promotion behind it. You know?
So
it's all about the name.
With that being said, are you more into like the old school wave or like the new wave, like the new sound like conscious rapper?
I'm all for the new wave, bro.
Right.
The new wave is just crazy. I just love like we were saying before. I just love the dynamics in the music right now.
Yeah.
Like,
There's too many lanes.
the music game is so diverse. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just in hip hop alone, there's so much going on that it's like I feel like it's at like its best time almost ever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But of course, I still have love for all the old stuff because that's what I grew up on was hip hop.
Of course.
Bumping like Biggie, like Ready to Die, like all
You gotta
that
respect
shit.
the foundations of it all, you know?
Mobb Deep going hard, like all that shit. And like
What about like what artists come out of Rhode Island? Are there any?
like there's a bunch like I was saying before, D Gomes, he's big out of Rhode Island. He helped me a lot in LA actually. He introduced me to some people and helped me get started out here. So that's my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, it's like the premier artists would be Sir Gerant, Armani J, D Gomes, Jalil's going crazy.
I won't lie, I heard though.
Yeah,
we're from Miami, so it's like different, like
Yeah,
Whole
exactly.
different music scene, you know?
Yeah, like a lot of people that are popular out here, we don't really hear about them in Miami.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Like,
That's how it goes.
yeah.
It's all regional.
What do you think it is that is needed to like get that push to be known in like more than one place? Is it like
To be honest, it's just getting your upping your exposure. You know what I mean? Like you need to be able to touch every region. You know what I mean? You can't just be making the West Coast slap.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
What about like, is it better to have an abundance of beats or just like be super exclusive and just like make beats for like one person only? So that your
Well,
price is crazy.
nowadays for me, like I've made so many beats that I'm only making beats if it's worth it. You know what I mean? If it's worth my time.
Yeah.
And because, bro, I could cook up a beat in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, if you're not selling it, do you ever do it just for like just for practice or the love of the making the music?
Well, at a point, yeah, exactly. I used to just cook up, like we were saying, like every day nonstop. I remember one summer I was just locked in the crib all day, make 10 beats a day, just working. Because I'd be cooking up batches for Serge Laurent, Armani J, Jaleel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we just work. I'd cook up a beat or a batch of beats, and they just pull up, and we record music, you know what I'm saying? And just go hard.
What was the learning curve for you? Like when you started first making beats, was it hard and you ever wanted to stop and quit? Or do you what made you want to keep going?
My beats are so trash when I first started. Like, I didn't know anything about a BPM, notes, none of that shit. I don't come from a musical background at all. Like, I was just all self-taught, and I ended up learning to play the piano and learning to play the guitar too.
Like when you got older? Or when you were younger?
Well, I didn't start making beats till like my senior year of high school, but like I didn't start going hard till like 2 years ago, like really going hard.
Oh, I mean like when you learned how to play piano.
Oh, yeah, like I said, when I started making beats, right. that was it. Like I was like clicking beats in, you know how producers click things in.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing that at first, and then after that, I just one day randomly I just bought a MIDI keyboard, and I was like, ding, 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 ding.
You were like learning what did you use to learn the piano? Like YouTube?
Myself, I don't know, just started playing with the keys, hitting the notes, and seeing what was popping. You know
do you know music theory?
Now I do, yeah. Now I do.
Is it better and easier to make beats with music theory?
It makes a crazy difference.
It puts math behind music.
Yeah, the workflow when you know music theory is stupid.
Really?
Stupid.
You put 3 fingers on the chord and you're like, alright, this is it.
Like it's like basically it's like a cheat code like to the piano. Like it's like a map, and as long as you hit these keys, it's gonna sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy. Music is crazy.
But what about like when you wanna do chord progression, or key progressions and stuff, like make it like, you know?
Like I said, it's just like I wish I had something in front of me. I just start going in, but
I wanted to bring my piano out here.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's just there's just a collection of notes that sound good together, and then like across a piano, it's the same collection of notes across the piano.
Yeah.
It's just like a higher or lower pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it, but
I feel that 100%. But like once I go to make a beat, I always go I either like play Mary Had a Little Lamb or like or like the you know, like I just do whatever is easiest and I just like loop it. You feel me? Like because it's like I want to be able to make like a crazy, I don't know, like NBA Youngboy beat, like how he has like the piano or something like that.
Yeah, you know, crazy. That's why I fuck with Zaytoven, bro. He goes crazy.
Yeah, he plays the piano. Yeah. He has his skills on point, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Fire on the keys. He inspired me to really play the keys.
Really?
For real. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. What's they call it? Neo Soul. I believe they call it Neo Soul.
Yeah, I'm not even sure the name of it. It's just fire.
Yeah, he goes in. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So if you could I forgot what I was gonna say. I was thinking about it.
He's off the gelato. He's smoking legs.
So what about like branching off into other avenues? Like, have you tried doing anything else, like videos or photography or like?
So like, yeah, a lot of like the Instagram shit I've been doing lately. That's all new, and that's like it's fun to me, to be honest. Like pick up a camera, and go flex up somewhere, just do some dumb shit. But it's like that's really about. Like I was saying before, I'm just looking to just keep building platforms so I can really push like what I want to push. You know what I mean? And instead of like, I don't like relying on a lot of different people because things always fall through or something's not right or this or that. It's like I want to be able to build my own platform and be able to push what I fuck with and all that, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, of course.
Do you believe there's like a blueprint to that type of thing, or do you kind of just go with the flow?
Oh yeah, there's a blueprint to everything. I feel like the blueprint to anything is just doing it.
Because then you start seeing it once, like, you know, over time.
Yeah, you just start to see it, and it's like, if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna do something every day, how can you be bad at it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you be bad at it? It don't make sense. Like,
have you ever made a beat for someone and they rapped on it and it was trash?
No.
No?
It's all fire.
Well, what's your reaction if it's trash? Like, what would you say? Like, oh, get off my beat?
To be honest, like, it really depends on what artist I'm working with, too. Like, if I'm working with someone who I can tell is kind of more advanced, we'll work at it a little more because it'll be fast, it'll be easy.
Yeah.
But if it's someone who's kind of like
just started
at an intermediate like stage, you know what I'm saying? I might let something slide because at the end of the day, it's all about the vibe of the music. It's not really about every little detail.
I was surprised that like Patty, because that was his first song, right?
No, he's made other songs too.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I think they told me that was his first song.
That one was just lit. We were just lit in the studio.
Yeah, because I remember doing it over and over. But what about I keep having it and then I say something and then I forget.
Just forget, like.
But
it's the lettuce, bro.
lettuce.
It's the lettuce.
How did that come about with Supreme Patty? How did you guys connect? We
connected through my brother A-Rap Matt, I have a fire tape with A-Rap Matt. That shit's gonna go dumb. But
no, I remember. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, A-Rap, we were just, I was cooking up with A-Rap Matt, like, we were just working on his mixtape or whatever. And, like, so we'd be having studio sessions all the time, and then one day we had a studio session, and he was like, oh yeah, we're about to scoop Supreme Patty. I was like, let's get it.
Yeah, it's funny because, Vicky was there too, and then, like, who else? Someone else?
Vicky was there, Malik was there,
it was like a bunch of like
ton of people were there.
Instagram people.
Yeah, like
hella followers.
They be tapped in. Yeah, they be tapped in. That's why I be watching all these dudes and I'm like, man, I need to be where they're at. You know, I need to get that type of following. Like, shit's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, what I was gonna ask is, you have like what I noticed in your sound is that you like, it sounds kind of cartoony. You feel me? Like, is that the sound that you're going for, or do you just like make it?
To be honest, that's Gelato. The sound that like I really focus on is more like rock inspired.
Really?
You feel me? There's gonna be a lot of stuff unfolding, and like you'll see like the different sound that we're gonna bring to the table. You know what I mean? But the cartoony sound is fire too, because that's like what Lil Yachty came in doing, and that shit was lit. Like I just like music, so I don't care if someone's like trap as fuck or someone's cartoony or whatever they're doing. Like if you're making hard shit, it's lit. Like it's music at the end of the day. Like you're not gonna like everything someone puts out, but you can't deny a hit. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that, and it's just good music. Like when you play like different instruments and stuff, like you learn to appreciate different types of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Russ saying that it's the producers that are making trash music?
Man, Russ is a bitch. Off real, Russ is a bitch. he don't know what he's talking about. He just playing his role, whatever. I don't even know, bro. Like he just is full of himself. Like the music is so good right now. Like there's been controversy in music forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for him to say that is just, I feel like it's just low. It's like, what the hell?
We're hating on 50 Cent.
Yeah, like people were hating on 50 Cent when he was like in the club, many men, bangers. Like he was making hits, and people are hating on him, and it's like, damn, bro.
I don't know. I think now it's kind of a median between like respecting the old school and respecting the new school. Yeah, because the old school, you know what I'm saying, the OGs, they matter too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like it's you know what I'm saying. The new school is growing very big too. So it's like, all right, the OGs hating on the new people. You know what I'm saying? That could create a problem here. And if the new people are hating on the old people, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a median where you kind of have to respect both sides of it, or you might catch, you know what I'm saying, the wrong sort of attention.
Yeah, like I don't understand how people could be in this game like making hip hop music and not see both sides of it. Like it's clear as day.
Because
You
in
know
the
what I'm
other
saying?
industry,
Like-
you would have to like change and innovate. Otherwise, you're gonna fall.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at Blockbuster and Netflix.
Exactly, like Blockbuster's dead. Like I used to be in Blockbuster buying mad video games and shit,
Yeah,
renting them
yeah.
out, flexing.
He's at a candy in the front.
Return it 7 days late and shit.
Right?
Shit
No,
was lit.
there's no way it was Netflix. Everyone was Netflix. And
Yeah,
shit,
hey,
and
Netflix
they
goes
go
hard.
for-
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So if you have any advice for like any producers that are starting out or anyone trying to build a following, what would you tell them?
Like first and foremost, like I would say, like work on your craft. You know what I'm saying? Like really tap in and make beats every day. If you're not cooking up every day, if you don't have a home studio, then you're wild.
Yeah.
Get a home studio and cook up. Learn how to make music, like every aspect of it. Like
Yeah.
nowadays, I feel like all the like great producers aren't producers. They're producers and engineers and even artists themselves. Like look at
Yeah.
Pierre Bourne.
Or Metro.
Just dropped a banger. Fucking Planet
Who was-
Name It. That shit's hard.
Oh yeah, I did see
Yeah.
that. I watched that video.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
just
it was
hard.
a joke. I don't know. Every time a producer raps, I think it's a joke.
Bro, hell no, we ain't jokes, bro. Like we're coming with the wave, like
Sunny Digital killed that shit with
Yeah.
what was it? Well, no, you so
Sunny Digital goes hard,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
he's
Yeah,
been cooking.
because a lot of them they were rappers and then they're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna just make beats, and then they just become producers. And then
I
now
mean,
they're
shit. That's how like I kind of started. Well, I really started producing, but then like
Like,
I've been rapping on my shit since day one. But like what I do is like a little different. It's more the rock star shit. I be singing and shit,
Yeah.
doing all that. Like I even have my own stuff in the vault that shit should come out later. You know what
do
I'm
you feel
saying?
like it's hard for producers to get out of that box?
Yeah, I feel like it's a fine line because you could cash out doing just producing. Like there's nothing wrong with just producing. Like look at Metro, he's making guap, he's going crazy. Like, but it's just it's for different types of people. Like if you're willing to like go the extra mile and get an extra bag and all that stuff. But yeah, there's just a lot to it. It's crazy.
No.
I definitely recommend being able to engineer because that will get you in a lot of different rooms that you would have never been in before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you never know who's gonna need engineering.
Exactly. People are always looking for engineers, like producers. Like people always pull up with their producer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
they have
that's
the
like
beats,
the thing.
you know
They got
what
the
I'm
squad.
saying? Yeah.
Like they're good on the beats. They need an engineer. They need that. They need that. Then you engineer their session real quick. You slide one of your beats on. They're like that shit hard. And then you just record
like
a song with whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. So do you have anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah. Shout out, like I said, Sir Gerant, Armani J, D Gomes, just everyone coming from Rhode Island, Jaleel, Keem going crazy with the production, but yeah, there's just a lot of like new stuff coming up. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
I just want to give some hype behind it. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
just the
of course.
beginning. You know what I mean? But.
Yeah. So, where can they find you at?
You can find me at Lettuce by the Pound on Instagram. You know, the one with the green hair looking like plants and shit. You feel me? But yeah, we'll be flexing up on the gram, dropping music everywhere, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. You know what's going on.
Yeah, of course, for sure. So it's been 6 feet with Lettuce by the Pound.
Yeah.
Hey.